Introduce yourself briefly with name, company, and role.
Sure. My name is Fabian. I'm founder and CEO of Marley.
How relevant do you consider digital PR or IR, especially LinkedIn communication, to attract investors?
Well, I think we are seeing that investors are looking more and more different sources of information, and LinkedIn, social media, getting closer to management is something very attractive to investors. So for me to be able to connect to investors directly is also a good way to get the message across that I want to give to potential shareholders. So for us, digital media, LinkedIn becomes more and more interesting to do our investor relations practice.
What problem or situation made you choose to work with Junicorn?
So when we relisted our business from the Australian Stock Exchange to the Frankfurt Stock Exchange, we really had to hit the ground running. And so we're looking for immediate high impact support. And so we're very happy to connect to Junicorn and basically start with a IR out of the box within literally days. And so that was our intention, and I think it worked pretty well.
And what services did Junicorn provide for you?
So Junicorn was like a one-stop shop solution to start from scratch a whole IR practice for the Frankfurt Stock Exchange. Starting from preparing the first results calls, building the investor relations websites, making sure that the data is correct on all the relevant information portals, answering investor inquiries, and really getting going as we launched in Frankfurt. So it was a one-stop solution which allowed us to get quick traction and be ready for our listing in Frankfurt.
And have there been any concrete results?
Within the first couple of months, we're able to build up not only new shareholder base or investor base, but we also were able to start with additional coverage. We were able to have 3 analysts start to cover our stock, and so the collaboration between investor relations, management, and also analysts was really important to get this going. So we're very happy that within a couple of months we had some great coverage of our stock also in Frankfurt.
What did you like most when working together?
I think the independence. I think when you are running a business and you have to, on the one hand side, focus your internal tasks and coordinate them with your external representation task, you don't really have necessarily the time to handhold every new team member. And so the autonomy of Junicorn and becoming part of the team was really important. And that was one of the, I think, big learnings or the big success factors of working together.
If you can compare at all, how do we differentiate from any other IR and PR agencies?
I think it's more hands-on, given that Junicorn is coming from doing IR in-house. You really know how an IR function needs to work. And so this doesn't stop at the strategic level, but it goes all the way down to the day-to-day hands-on activities required. And I think that's maybe the difference, that it's not theoretical, but it's end-to-end hands-on.
How strongly would you recommend Junicorn, and if so, why?
Look, I always would recommend working with Junicorn because it gives you quick access to a great team that can get you going in no time. And it's also fun to work with, and that is very easy to integrate with the rest of the company. So it feels like working with an extended part of your own team while having the bigger bandwidth that otherwise you might not have when you are on your own in your company.